Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing a tutorial and review on the JaclynHillxMorphe Vault Collection. I have all 4 palettes right here. They just came in the mail today, and we are going to be playing specifically with the, let's see, Dark Magic palette. This is what it looks like right here. It's very dark and just like screams fall to me, so this is what I wanted to do, just kind of start rolling out those fall tutorials because we all know it's getting real close and I am actually very excited for it. So we are going to do that today. I just wanted to put out a disclaimer. I know my hair matches my background right now. I just got it done today, so I'm gonna have to go out and get a new background just so it's not like completely blended in. But we are just going to jump right into the tutorial. I already have my base done minus my lipstick because just figured it would save some time. Alright, so we are zoomed in now, and I am going to start out with the shade, right here. It's kind of like a cool toned transition shade, and I'm just going to take that on a Wet n Wild blending brush. So first impression, I would say that this blends out really, really well. It's nice and smooth. I'm not having any like skipping or grabbing. So that's a good sign. This color is super cool tone, so I guess that's what we're going to be going with today. I'll try to warm it up a little bit with some of these shades, but they are more on the cool side. Alright, so that is what we have for transition. I'm just going to do it on the other side and then we will move on. Alright, so now we're going to build the transition, and for that I'm going to take the shade Poof right here, and it is like a true olive shade, so I'm just going to put that in my crease right now. And I'm taking an IT Cosmetics airbrush number 105 brush. Again, like very, very little kickback is coming out from the palette. And I'm just placing the color where I want it, and then I'm going to lightly blend it out. And we're definitely going to be going for a more smoky eye with this palette just because it is so dark. Of course, you don't have to, but that's what I'm going to do in this tutorial. So I will say the palette is having a tendency to grab right where I place the product. So I am having a little bit of trouble actually blending it out. You can see it's very dark just in one specific area. Alright, so I have that blended out as much as I am willing to do right now. Now I'm going to go in with Inside Job right here, And it is like a forest green with like a black base, I would say. And I'm just going to take that on the outer corner of the eye to deepen it. To do that, I'm going to be using a BH Cosmetics number 122 brush. There is a little more kickback with this shade in particular. And I'm just taking my time building up the shade. I don't want to go in with too much right away and get fallout. Which, despite the kickback in this shade, it has not given me any fallout on my face, which I really appreciate. Now I'm going to go in with the Potion shade again, just a little bit, and blend out the edges of Inside Job. Alright, I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a precise brush because I can't quite get right here, and I just want to add a little more depth there. I have to clean my brush. Alright, and this is just like an Amazon brush, a little mini blender brush. And I'm just going to go in with Inside Job and deepen the outer corner a little bit more. Yeah, this got in really precise. And that's exactly what I was wanting. So normally I would like cut out my crease, but I want it to be a little more smoky and blended, so I'm going to refrain from doing that this time, despite my better judgment. I love cut creases. And we're gonna go in with the shade Trickery right here. It's a beautiful black based emerald shade. And I'm going to take that on a Sigma, what is this, F70 concealer brush. It's just a synthetic haired flat brush, so whatever you have at home will be fine. Right from the get-go, I'm going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus. Right, and we are going, oh dang it, I got it all over the mirror. Okay, I'm just gonna take this all over the lid. On initial application, I would say this is the shimmer version of Inside Job. They look almost identical, just one's with shimmer and one's without. There is already some fallout under my eye, so hopefully I'll be able to get rid of that without making a mess. So now I'm just gonna go in with the brush that I used for Inside Job and just kind of blend the edges of the shimmer. Now I'm going to take my finger and use the shade Power Cut right here. It's super beautiful, and it has kind of like a violet lavender undertone, so I'm going to pop that on right in the center of my lid. I expected that to do a little bit more, and it didn't really show up how it would, I guess it doesn't really swatch all that great either. I am going to do the other eye off camera and I'll come back for lashes and mascara. Alright, so now I'm going to add a little bit of the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. Nothing special, just something to put on our lashes before we put on false lashes. We're going to be going in with the Ardell number 252 Mega Volume lashes, and this is what they look like. They're super pretty. They kind of have like, I don't know if you can see, but like a double layer. That's why they're Mega Volume. And I'm just going to pop these on. They're super comfortable. They aren't the Invisiband, but they're still really, really nice and comfortable. Nothing too heavy on the eyes. Alright, so we have our lashes on. I am going to now put some mascara on my bottom lashes, zoom you guys out, and then put some lipstick on and finish up. Alright, so everything is all finished up. I have to say I really enjoy the palette. I think that it's really pretty and the colors are just right up my alley in terms of what I like in a palette. I will say the mattes are a little bit tricky to work with. They tend to want to stay in one specific area. So if that's something that you struggle with, blending out shadows, and you don't want to sit and work at it, then I don't know that this palette would be something that you enjoy. The shimmers in this palette particularly, I haven't tried out any of the palettes, any of the other palettes in the collection yet. These were not like shimmer or duochrome by any means. Kind of have like a light sheen to them. There are little specks of like glitter here and there, but I wouldn't call it a shimmer even. It's more of like a sheen. So if that's something that you're also looking forward to, I don't think you'll find it in this palette specifically, the Dark Magic palette. As far as the other palettes, I have no idea, but I am willing to try them out if that's something that you guys are interested in. So please leave a comment below if that's something that you would like. Yeah, overall, I think I would rate this palette a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. It's beautiful, the colors are gorgeous, but the formula is just not exactly what I was just expecting, especially with the reformulation or repressing or whatever it is that they did that caused it to launch late. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the JaclynHillxMorphe Vault Collection palette in Dark Magic. Again, if you guys want me to review or try out the 3 other palettes on camera, I will do that for sure. Just like this video and leave a comment below, and I will have those up as soon as possible. So be sure and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you enjoy my videos and would like to see more. So yeah, I hope that I see you guys in the next one. Bye!